Well, greetings to you all on this fine Friday, and we are coming right into the weekend here, and hopefully you had a good week and looking forward to a great weekend. And I'm sorry, man, this is just really dark there. I don't know what's going on. Maybe that'll be a little bit better. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Sorry, it's the Facebook stream's a little dark there, so I apologize for that. But hopefully you're doing well, and look forward to our time together looking into the Word of God this morning on this beautiful Friday. A little cool out there right now. Well, I shouldn't say cool, shouldn't complain about it. It's in the 60s, but it feels good. I should say it feels good out there, and excited about our day today. Let's look in Proverbs 26 and verse number 6. And we'll begin there in just a moment. I want to give people a chance to get on that are normally on. But Proverbs chapter 26 and verse number 6 is where we're going to start. And let's go ahead and turn there. Be sure and like, share, and comment if you are able to, so that others can jump on the live stream as well. And once again, man, it is, I don't know. I apologize, Facebook family, but it is just really dark, at least on my side today. I apologize for that. Let's see what we can do about it. All right, verse number 6. He that sendeth a message by the hand of a fool cutteth off the feet and drinketh damage. The legs of the lame are not equal. So is a parable in the mouth of fools. Just two thoughts here as we consider this. He that sendeth a message by the hand of the fool cutteth off the feet and drinketh damage. And so you think about here that talking about the delivery of a message, and by having a fool do that, your message just is not going to get delivered. And you look at what it is like: a fool cutteth off the feet, and then drinketh damage. And so we see this thought of just this message not being delivered correctly, and really you're putting your faith and trust in an individual that is not there and cannot deliver the message. He that sendeth the message by the hand of the fool cutteth off the feet and drink damage. In verse number 7, the legs of the lame are not equal. Think about this picture of a lame individual, and often using maybe a cane, maybe crutches, and maybe a wheelchair, because they're not able to get around right. And that's the legs of the lame are not equal. So is a parable in the mouth of fools. Have you ever been around somebody who tries to tell a joke, but botches it completely? And they try to tell it, they miss the punchline, they don't tell the punchline well, and man, they just ruin it. Well, that's kind of like this message that's given, this parable. So is a parable in the mouth of fools. A fool trying to teach, a fool trying to share something is not able to, because they just stumble over themselves. They're like that lame individual who is hobbling around on crutches. They're getting there, but man, it is a struggle. That's the fool. The fool may eventually get to the point to where they are communicating the message that they're supposed to share, but man, they are stumbling all over themselves trying to get there. And so I want you to think about this in maybe two ways. First of all, in your life, are you the fool, and playing the part of the fool, and you stumble over yourself and all of that? And if so, hey, if your life is characterized by that, hey, we need to do something about it. Well, what do? We got to seek after wisdom. Hey, we got to have an element of maturity and begin to mature. If you're always there and saying, I'm always saying the wrong thing, always making the mistake, man, I never do anything right, then start listening to people. start to seeking to grow and seeking after wisdom, so that you're not stumbling all over yourself through life. And wisdom is available if you'll but ask for it. Verse number 8, as he that bindeth a stone in a sling, so is he that giveth honor to a fool. You think about this, as he that bindeth a stone in a sling, so is he that giveth honor to a fool. If you put a stone in the sling, what do you think is going to happen? It's kind of like this. I love watching the Andy Griffith show, and it's so funny, especially the years where Don Knotts or Barney Fife was in the show. Love the show. They had a character that came back in several episodes, or appeared in several episodes, I should say. His name was Ernest T. Bass, and just kind of a funny, hilarious character. Ernest T. Bass, that's me. And man, just awesome. But what he did is he did this. He threw rocks through windows. That's what his character did. And I remember this one particular time where Ernest T's got a rock in his hand, and you knew what he was going to do. He's going to throw the rock through a window. And this one particular time, Barney Fife had caught him, and he says, Ernest T, you better put that rock down. Don't be throwing that rock. And these guys walk behind Barney, and with I don't remember if it's with a window or a mirror. And Barney says, don't you throw that rock through this, don't you do it. And Barney takes out his gun, and he turns and he breaks it. And everybody laughs, obviously, and Barney's embarrassed and everything, and Ernest T just goes through town laughing and all of that at Barney. You think about maybe that situation in regards to a verse like this. If you put a stone in the sling, guess what? It's going to get used, and it's going to be slung, and sometimes it's not used for good. Ernest T in the Andy Griffith show would pick up that rock, and you knew what he was going to do with it. He was going to go break a window. And the Bible here says, so is he that giveth honor to a fool. And I would say this in regards to the fool and in regards to maybe honor. Honor indicates an element of trust. And the question or the thought is this: how many times are we going to trust the fool? How many times are you going to be burned by the same person because you put, just like that rock in the sling, you honor the fool? He that bindeth a stone a sling, so is he that giveth honor to a fool. You're just setting yourself up for failure. Okay, kind of like this. Yesterday, and some of you might have seen it, my wife just put some pictures on Facebook. We went to a park and had a picnic dinner last night, and the kids, some of the kids jumped in the river and all that good stuff. Well, I was messing around. Aaliyah wasn't going to get in the river, so I was picking her up, pretending to throw her in the river, all that kind of stuff. And my youngest son, Benjamin, gets up as I've got Aaliyah in my arms, gets up and he pushes me, and I'm right next to him. He pushes me and I slide into the water, get soaked. Aaliyah gets soaked, all that kind of stuff. Thankfully, we weren't hurt, all that. Here's just kind of what we're talking about here. I was playing, and Aaliyah knew I wouldn't throw her in the river. I'm not that kind of person. I don't do that. I might joke about it, but I wouldn't do it. Benjamin, on the other hand, sometimes he doesn't know when to stop, and that's something he's got to learn. And so he came up and just kind of pushed us in, helped out the process. You know what? We might have laughed a little bit afterwards, but I told Benjamin right there, hey, what are you doing? You don't do that. Somebody could have got hurt. Okay. Now think about it. When we put In that similar situation, we got to learn about the fool and honor. Just like that stone in the sling, just like Benjamin not knowing when to stop sometimes. When is enough enough? How many times are we going to trust the fool? It's kind of like in your life, maybe you've got some people in your life that you feel like you can bounce things off of. You can talk with them about maybe serious matters in life, maybe some things that you're going through. But sometimes you find yourself being burned as that individual goes and gossips about you. You've entrusted them with that secret or that nugget of information, and they share that with others, spreading rumors, and man, you just get burned. But how foolish of us if we, not learning from that, go back and continue to use that person as our confidant, and continue to share with them some of our hurt, some of our past, seeking to get over those things, and they continue time and time and time again. They continue to spread rumors and to gossip and all of that. We put the rock in the sling, and that sling gets slung around that rock. It gets like Ernest's tea thrown through the window. We get burned. Now think about it. We are then playing the part of the fool. So we've got to guard our lives and choose wisely, and don't make the same mistakes. And don't play the part of the fool. Learn from those mistakes. Don't empower the fool by giving him honor and trusting him with things. Rather, you need to find somebody that actually truly cares, somebody that is one that is maturing in the faith, somebody that is asking the Lord for wisdom and seeking after it. That's who you want in your life. The fool, as we've started chapter number 26 here, this chapter discussing the fool at great length and great detail. We'll continue this on Monday, but man, something for us to learn about, not going back to the fool, giving him the rock and expecting him not to put it in a sling and use it. We've got to be wary of that. And hopefully we learned something from that this morning. All right, I'm going to leave you with those couple thoughts, and thank you for being on today, and hope that you have a great day today as we look forward to the weekend. Don't forget services on Sunday. We've got Sunday school at 9:30, morning worship service Sunday school at 9:45, and morning worship service at 10:30. And so come out early, get a coffee and a donut. And then also be sure to be in church. Don't forget young people, young adults, and teenagers. We've got the activities, Sunday afternoon activity. So please keep that in mind. We'll have lunch for you, and just have an opportunity to just hang out, relax, and have some fun, all that good stuff there. Okay. Lord bless you guys. Have a great day. And thank you so much for being on. And be sure to like, share, and comment. Let me give you a couple of shout outs here. Those are watching live. Brian and Cindy, good morning to you. Ingrid, thank you for watching. Love you. Have a great day. And kids for watching, hopefully watching as well. Cliff and Karen, good morning to you. Jean, good morning. Have a great day. Charlie and Marcia, thank you for watching. Good morning. Lee and Angie and family, thank you for being on this morning. Mom, thank you for watching as well. Good morning to you. Paula, good morning. And Phil and Carol, good morning to you. Thank you for being on. Have a great, great day. All right, Lord bless you all. Lord willing, we'll see you in church on Sunday. Don't forget our Power Up Monday at 8:30. All right, Bill, thank you for your comment as well. Have a great day.